My name's Ciaron and there's an old saying, if you want loyalty, get a dog. And I happen to have a mayor with me who attends all the Julian Assange solidarity vigils in London, and we'll be at the old gun pit gig this Saturday night. But you could try aging Catholic anarchist pacifist hippie punk. And I first worked with Julian in 2000, and it's quite a successful and effective non-violent blockade of the World Economic Forum, where the real criminals meet, in Melbourne. And then I was at his first court appearance at Horse Ferry Courts, December 7, 2010. And then I was back in Dublin looking for work, and even though I'd been acquitted, found not guilty, like Giuseppe Coleman, I'm an innocent man, I still am, of $2.5 million criminal damage to a US warplane trying to invade Iraq. We sent it back to Texas, where it belonged.
That was in Shannon, wasn't it?
Shannon Airport, yeah, Ireland, a neutral country. Had 3 million troops pass through to an illegal war declared by the UN, and a moral war declared by the Pope, an unwinnable war declared by many military experts who proved right. So I was back in Ireland. I'm blacklisted in Ireland, even though I'm an innocent man. So Alberta, a friend of mine had been tortured in Bogota, a US colony, Colombia, asked me to come to London because Australia was playing Colombia in a warm-up match at Fulham. So I came over, I think it was March 18, 2018, and that's the day they turned the internet off at the Ecuadorian embassy, or the US embassy franchise, overnight, as one president replaced another and became hostile. Of course, Ecuador's in a total mess today, after taking the deal from the US to betray Julian Assange. That's called karma. And so I was asked by persons unknown to move into Knightsbridge, which is quite an exclusive area, and looking like this, they put me in a 5-star hotel, and I look like some homeless guy, which I am presently, trying to access a salad bar. So I said, why don't you put it on my oyster and I'll find a floor to crash on, and poor Rick put me up, I'd say for a year, and I'd go in daily to the Ecuadorian embassy. And then I think Julian thought he'd be taken then in March 2018, and in November 2018, I was asked to move in 24/7 by Julian. Couldn't tell anyone because otherwise it looked like he was directing activities from inside the embassy. So off I went, and I started to live outside the embassy. And when the special branch turned up, 3 vehicles, very obvious, for about 6 weeks, because I think I had a police informant with me outside the embassy. And they never engaged me, so I'm a little worried that Craig Murray is now seeking sanctuary in Switzerland. Sarah Harrison, she's in Germany. I think they're going to go after the inner circle after they nailed Julian. And I hope they realise I'm a dyslexic, technophobic person of no use to WikiLeaks. And so I think if they come for me, they're going to come fast, they're going to come hard. Now, Joe Black, who's my sage and mentor in Dublin, when I asked him about building an Assange solidarity camp outside His Majesty's prison, Belmarsh, he said, build it and they will come. Well, Joe, they did. The cops came at Christmas and levelled the camp and took all my stuff. So I went to Dublin for some R&R, because when I arrived in England, I was 108 kilograms. I'm now 83 kilograms. I've got infected eyes and chest, and I've been really sick for the last 2 weeks. Sick as a dog. A pretty healthy dog. Anyway, so I came back and rebuilt the camp, I felt like a Palestinian. You build a house, they knock it down. You rebuild a house, they knock it down. And so on Friday, in my sickness, I lived indoors in a bed for the first time in 9 months. And the scab contractors came again. And they levelled my camp, and they took all my stuff. I want to report a crime, theft, and of my house and my possessions. And so I think what we're going to do is declare occupied Belmarsh. We'll be there from Thursday through to the gig at the old gun pit on Sunday night. That'll be my farewell party, because I don't think Julian Assange will be in Belmarsh prison on the February 22nd. I don't know if they're going to extradite him from a country where people are subjects to the king to ones where people are citizens of a republic, has a First Amendment guaranteeing free speech, theoretically, in an election year when the Democrats blame him for losing to Trump last time. No, I think they're going to cut him loose and kill him, like they killed Karen Silkwood, like they killed Giuseppe Coleman. They can kill you fast, they can kill you slow. And they killed Oscar Wilde and Bobby Sands slow. They're killing Assange slow.
Slow, yep.
And not everyone has to go to jail, but our brothers and sisters who are before the courts and banged up need to be hearing from you. Do what you can, where you can, with who you can. We can't all work together, apparently.